The economy is top of mind for voters this year, and there's one thing you need to know about that experts say has the potential for significant economic harm: climate change. It's already an incredibly expensive issue. According to NOAA, the impacts of extreme climate events are costing the nation an estimated $150 billion every year. That includes hurricanes, wildfires, and floods, all of which are only getting more intense and frequent as global temperatures rise. And the more those temperatures rise, the more expensive the recovery will get, as it impacts pretty much every sector of daily life, from agriculture to the ability to work. The University of Chicago's Energy Policy Institute found that the impacts cost just under 1% of the nation's GDP for every 1 degree Fahrenheit increase in temperature on average. Even modest amounts of warming will hurt the U.S. economy, researchers at the institute said. And as greenhouse gas emissions grow, the impact could be even worse, with the U.S. projected to lose up to 4% of GDP annually by the end of the century. One study found that failing to halt the rise in global temperatures could cost $551 trillion. That's roughly 19 times the size of the U.S. economy. This kind of expense isn't something that's just going to come out of the government pockets, but yours too. With agriculture specifically, studies have shown that rising temperatures and the changing rainfall patterns that come with it could reduce U.S. crop yields by up to 30% over the next 26 years, which means higher food prices. The extreme summers and winters would make it harder for many people to work, especially those in agriculture, transportation, and manufacturing jobs. And then there's the natural disasters that heavily damage homes and even wipe out entire neighborhoods. Insurance companies are now charging higher premiums for less homeowners coverage, leaving it up to you to pick up the pieces when things like hurricanes, floods, and fires hit, all while grocery and gas prices creep up and it gets harder to work. The data is clear. Climate change is not just a future problem, it's here, and it's expensive. But there are solutions to save lives and money. Experts argue that the cost of mitigating climate change could actually save money in the long term. Just $1 of investment in resilience and disaster preparedness infrastructure saves $13 in economic costs, damages, and cleanup, according to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. In short, ignoring climate change comes with a heavy price tag, but proactive investments could actually help save the U.S. economy billions, if not trillions of dollars in the long run. And even though we're already feeling the impacts of climate change, there's still time to prevent it from getting worse and making sure people are prepared for what will be the new normal. As a climatologist, the situation seems dire, but if solutions become a priority now, future generations will learn how to move forward. And that's why 2024 just may be the climate election.